Hi, this is Prince City from Trinidad and Tobago. Miss Lady, where's on the bite you?
Well, excuse me. You take me down? Well, me could laugh now because we're not done yet.
Here in Los Angeles, California, where we have a very unique gentleman. I'm actually calling him by his name. We have none other than international artist, Mr. Prince. Welcome, sir.
It's a pleasure being here at the Plum Tree. As a matter of fact, I'm a big old name at the Plum Tree. Probably I'm one of the first artists performing here from back home. So it's a pleasure to be here.
That's nice, thank you. Welcome. Yes, the Plum Tree has been around for a while, but this is a new, elegant location. And it's a pleasure having Krugen with his live and personal music. Tell us a little bit about how you got started, who inspired you.
Well, I started when I was in my teens, actually. I was like doing concerts back home, school concerts, and I was discovered then. I was doing like reggae, I was doing old school American stuff, soul. I was a big fan of James Brown. So then that was my thing back then. Dressed in those big bell bottom pants and
dancing like that.
dancing, you know, just doing it. And later on in 1986, well, we have the Calypso trends back home. I was a vocalist of my own group. This was Jeff and the Flames, and performing at one of these shows, I was spotted by the mother of Calypso music, Calypso Rose, and Calypso Rose is the one who has really allowed me the privilege of performing among a lot of big artists then at the time. I used to look at Sparrow, Kitchener, Arrow was a big influence. And apart from that, I came from a musical family. My father was a musician, and then I was always exposed to music at home. And so it was very easy. And most of my families are entertainers too, in the Calypso field. And then when I started to perform other people's songs, then there was the band that I was playing with, the owner of the band. He thought that I had a very good voice, and he thought that I should start to write and do Calypso music, which is the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. And then I shy away for a little bit, and then I decided, you know what, if I'm gonna make it, I have to start somewhere. And I decided to start doing Calypso music. 1986, I was selected among the top 24 Calypsonians in Trinidad and Tobago for the grand semi-finals of the Calypso Monarch then. And that was something big for me at the time, because I was being selected from maybe over 500 other artists, you know, among the best at the time. You know, so I took the opportunity in '86 to work with Calypso Rose. It was the first time that I left my country, Tobago. My first island was St. Vincent, which is very dear to me. You know, quite a lot of the people in the entertainment business in St. Vincent has stayed my friends over the years. In 1987, I took part in the Tobago Calypso Monarch competition, and I won the competition. And then that was just the start of things to come, you know. I keep writing a lot of patriotic songs, you know, less party songs, but more patriotic songs, conscious songs. And then Calypso Rose said, you know what, I think you're ready for the big times. You're ready for the big times. And then I decided to take part in the big shows in Trinidad. But before that, there was this record producer from Trinidad who was living in New York, and he heard about me, and he decided he was going to produce my big recording, you know. But prior to that, I've done a compiled album with two other guys from Tobago, Michael Baker, who's really big in the culture boom, and Billy Benjamin, known in the calypso was really big. He was a big influence on my performances too. And I decided to record this song. And that was the turning point of the career.
What's the name of that song?
Wind Your Waist Mama.
Oh Lord.
You know, I was always intrigued by the Zouk music. The Zouk music, all the Latin music, you know, as you know, Africa is just the mother of all rhythms.
Okay, repeat that for me. Explain a little bit about the Zouk music.
But the Zouk music is really that Latin influence and a mixture of soukous and, you know, it's really embedded in Africa, you know, Guadeloupe, and in France, you hear the music. And I thought that if I was to break into the market in Trinidad, which was a difficult one, because everybody was like stars and stuff, Sparrow, Kitchener, Shadow, all these people. So then I decided that I had to do something different.
You had to become unique.
Yeah, I had to become unique, I had to do something different, you know. And so I decided to merge the Zouk rhythm with the soca rhythm. I recorded the song in 1990 and released it in 1991. And then all hell broke loose. Because I was overwhelmed with the success of the song. Because there I was now, you know, being wanted by everybody, every major promoters in Trinidad, in Canada, in America. And the song has done a great deal for me in terms of actually putting me on the map, you know. So that is basically where I started, and from there I keep moving step by step, recording a lot of music, recording for a lot of other artists, and I think that in itself was a great achievement for me.
You know the question I'm going to ask, right?
I hope I can answer it.
Oh, you come up with that.
Oh, well, actually, because I was a James Brown fan, I used to like dress really, you know, slick, you know, with the slick back hair and everything, you know. And you know, I used to have a lot of competitions home for like talent competition. So I was performing with this band at one of the talent shows. And as I step on the stage, someone in the audience said, "Wow, he's so unique," you know. But the guys in the band heard it, so they started to call me unique, you know. And then when I started to sing calypso, I had to get a sobriquet. So what I did, I just add Prince to it because you know, Lord, Kitchener, Mighty Sparrow, you know, a whole lot of people, those kind of royal sobriquets. And I decided to just add Prince to it, which worked out to be very, very, very nice because knowing what is the meaning of unique, what it means, you know, I think that in itself was a great, you know, something that happened good in my life because I was able to use that name, you know, as a way of actually grooming myself, you know, and being one of a kind. So that's really how the name came about.
So how you like it when the ladies call you that? Because it seems like they go with a more intimacy about it.
Yeah.
Maybe you're seeing something else.
Well, I think that being unique is a good thing because you stand out. You stand out, you know, and you don't get big-headed. You know, you understand it. You know the purpose. You live the name. You know, you try to be humble and you try to do the best you can. Whenever you perform, you try to do the best performance every time. You try because the whole thing is about making people happy, bringing love into the music, and I tend to write a lot of songs that brings in happiness. Apart from festival music, happiness, put a smile on the ladies' face. I think the ladies are the one who bring the crowd to the party, so we have to make them happy.
Where has your career taken personally?
Well, I've been, as I say, to St. Vincent, most of the Caribbean island. I've been to Belize, which is like a second home to me because I have a lot of fans in Belize, I tell you. Belize has been one of the places that helped to establish me on the Central American market. You know, I went there with one of the stars of Belize, the godfather of Punta in Belize. He met me in New York. I was doing a summit at the time, which we're going to talk about now. And he heard the song. He saw me and he decided that, you know what, you're going to go to Belize. This song is so big in Belize. You have to go to Belize. That was my first trip to Belize. I enjoyed so much that I went back after we did a show, a charity show, because they were putting on like school, added school rooms to the schools there for the kids. And I thought that I should go back. I went up to Danbriga, which is the home of Chico Ramos, and I had such a great time. It was like being home. You know, the people were so warm and friendly. You know, and I came out here to California also. One of the top Punta producers here, Mr. Eden Ramos. He's like a big brother and a big daddy to me. You know, because it's not very often that you meet promoters who are willing to give you, the artist, the benefit of the doubt. You know, when it comes to that time, you know. And I've worked with him before. It's a pleasure for me to work with him again, now and in the future. I think we have something big planned for Belize next year. And tell them we're coming, Belize is coming.
What is that hit song that you guys love so much?
Well, you know, the hit song wasn't one of my very favorite songs. You know, I wrote that song as a result of an experience I had in a party. And I just thought that was just another song, you know. And I ignored the song for maybe a year because at the time I had written a song for another guy which was really popular. So I was just following that song. Out of the blues I started getting called about this song, mashing up Jamaica, mashing up here, there and everywhere. And I was like, what song? Miss Lady, where's on the bite you? You know, ouch! I must give. I wrote the song, I recorded, and I must give credit to the late Byron Lee from Jamaica, because Byron Lee has sometimes you don't write a song, you record it, you release it, and for some reason it doesn't get the attention that probably deserves, and sometimes somebody just pick it up and they make it popular. I mean, you don't really lose anything as long as you have the rights to the song and you get what you deserve from it, you know. So Byron Lee, he did that to the song, you know, and I'm very grateful that he did it because I'm getting called all about for that song, you know. I now have to sort of put myself into the song, you know, because I'm the person performing it now as the original, you know. So I actually have to put myself into the song. I have to start to like this song now because everybody else like this song. So how come you could not like this song and you write it?
Well, whatever experience is your experience. That's between you and the experience and everyone. Thank you for delivering. Ouch!
Yeah.
So dance to it too.
Oh yeah, so many people dance to this song. So this song gets so many. You know what? A lot of people always say that you write songs that get people into trouble. You know, and they could relate so much stories that happen to them while either wind the waist mama or ouch, you know, and the ladies just love it, and that's why I do so much music, you know, for the ladies. Sugar Woman, you can hear that, you know. I do these songs complimenting the ladies, you know, and it's really nice to know that I'm getting the kind of feedback that I'm getting from the public, you know. And
I guess the reason why the songs take off like that because and that's what makes you so unique is because it's like your personal experiences and it comes out in your songs, so it's very strong.
Yeah, most of it. Actually, what I do in writing, I create an atmosphere where I'm open to lyrics that is flowing, you know. And sometimes you ask the question, how you come about writing this song? And sometimes you have no logical explanation for it because sometimes it just happens. You know, it just happens, and as well as you might see something, you're in a conversation, you're on the street, in the backyard, and people just come up with just doing something or saying something that touch on your nose, which is you have all, as a writer, you always have your antennas out, you're feeling, you know, and sometimes something just comes because out was just like this woman was just saying, what you bite me for? You know, and And then I develop it, you know, I take it, so I start thinking, I have to put this into a story. Because as you know, Calypso music and Caribbean music is really a lot of story, tells a lot of story. You know, so most of the songs are, it's like storytelling. You add music to it and people dance to it, but they listen to it too. You know, they follow, because a lot of the songs is like asking questions or giving you orders about doing something, you know. Asking the question, Miss Lady, what's on the bike here? You know. And you get the response to it. You get the response to it. You know? So that's some of the things that is in writing that we experience after we finish writing the song. The way people receive the song and what they think, you know, how they interpret the song, you know. And that is really is a joy to me.
I can tell the feelings that you have to speak about. I also learned in your program that you're on a cruise ship. You come in contact with a lot of tourists.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you bring the Caribbean together. You're unable to go down there.
Yeah. But I work with Carnival Cruise Line, which of course for me the best cruise line in the world. You know, we travel the Caribbean Sea. They go to Europe, and I have the opportunity of working there. You know, deal with the guests. Sometimes we have over 3,500 guests, depends on the ship you're on. And we are the entertainers, and we mainly promote calypso music, soca and reggae. But we do the American standards too, like Stand By Me, Under the Boardwalk, things that people ask for, you know. But mainly we do Caribbean music, you know. So it affords me the privilege of interacting with all kinds of people of all description. You know, you'll be surprised to know some of the people that you meet on the ship. Record producers, you know, people who are in the business, you know, and they will walk up to you and they, well, for me, I get a lot of congratulations. What is it is that the thing about it that they can listen to me all day. They can tolerate my voice all day because it's soothing, very soothing to some of them, you know. But you know, because of the experience, you know, you develop a knowledge of how much to give at what time. And you know, because there are some people who are there lying at the pool, they want to read a book, but they want to listen to what you say. They want to hear you, but they don't want to hear you overpowering them. So as the artist, you have to know when to relax, when to just groove with them. And when they're in the mood, especially on the first and last day, they're in a mood that they want, when they come on the ship, they're very excited. So you have to pump them up, keep pumping them up. And they relax a little bit, and then you bring them back up to the last day because you want them to come back to the ship at another time. So Carnival Cruise Line has been a very good place for me to push the music. And I think I'm having a lot of good reviews from the guests, because the guests usually they give comment when they leave, and most of the time they give really good comment about my you know, dealing with them, you know, making them feel happy, making them feel great on the cruise, and that's what we are, because the guests always come first for us, you know. And Caribbean entertainment is what is really needed on the ship, you know. They want to come and feel the Caribbean, you know, through the sights, the different sceneries, the tours, and also the music, you know. And as I say, talk about the music, I'm able to do a lot of my original here, and without me knowing it, it's my original. I look at the response and they really accept it, you know. And you know, we have to do also in our repertoire a lot of Bob Marley. Everybody wants Bob Marley, you know, so that has to be part of our repertoire. You know, so it's a great experience walking on the ship, especially Carnival Cruise Line, which is the fun ship. You know, there are other cruise lines, but we are the fun ship. We are the fun ship.
What are some of your future plans? What are some of your future plans with your album and a little bit of crossing over to other music?
Well, I've always been the kind of person who writes with an open mind, who try to produce music, world music. You know, I never like to have the music in one corner. You know, I don't want my music to be Trinidad music. I want my music to be Caribbean music, to be world music. You know, I want to touch every aspect of the universal music. So that's why I do a lot of merging rhythms together, African rhythms, Indian rhythms, whatever it takes to send the music out in a package that people accept. I have a very great management team. People who are very dedicated to my progress within the music. People who have shown me that I'm worth listening to, you know. And we have a team of producers or people who promotes my music. We have a Black Star Promotion who actually doing the video, doing most of the behind the scenes promotion. Reggae Jam Radio. They are one of the internet radio. Yeah, they are doing a fantastic job. As a matter of fact, they've been rotating my music as often as they can, you know. And it's a good medium for Caribbean music because they are mainly talking about punta, reggae, calypso, soca, zouk, and all that stuff. So we have a voice. And I know that there's something in it soon to be set up. I think they're gonna set up a radio station, which would be even better for us. You know, they have reggae radio in Los Angeles, Miami, Belize, Trinidad. So which means that we are sure that we have a network here that is pushing the music. So we just have to make sure that we come up with good music. I mean, danceable music that will make people want. We change the market for the Caribbean music because Caribbean music is not to the forefront as yet. You know, so what we're doing as in our own little way is to make sure that our voice be heard with our pens and our voices, and to do the best we can to keep our music alive. And I say my management team here is doing a fantastic job. Also, Reggae Jam Radio, they're helping to promote the music. I'm looking forward to working with them even a lot more. And I'm gonna do my best because I'm gonna be producing lots of music in the future. And crossover, I'm gonna work with some of the American producers to make sure that I have that mix. Because this is what is our music is universal, and I don't want my music to stay in a corner. I want it to be out there within the universal for people to enjoy.
In closing, give a special shout out to your family members, close friends.
Oh yeah. I want to give a shout out to all the people who has been there for me within my career. Not only now, but before. People who have stood up there and make sure that they saw something in me and they decided that they're gonna be there for me. Calypso Rose especially. I have my cousin who is also another Calypso singer back home, Johnny King. He's one of my great influences in music. Some of the top record arrangers. I've worked with quite a lot of them. The best record arrangers in the Caribbean. I've worked with all of them. I've written songs for quite a few of the young up-and-coming artists back home. And I also like to shout out to my family back home in Trinidad and Tobago. And all my fans worldwide, wherever they are. My camera team, Bones. My businessman, the man who is behind my all the administrative work, Shane McNeil, the other promoters like Clinton, and of course Sister Oma. It's a pleasure meeting you, and I look forward to working with you.
It's a pleasure, but I'm not going to let you go that easy because you know you're one of my favorites. Not because I'm from Jamaica, but I want to hear a little bit of the reggae that you do.
Oh, this reggae, actually what happens is, you know, just as the people say, Prince Unique, you write songs to get people in trouble. It happens also with some of the songs that I write that everyone thinks that this song is written about them, you know. But that is good because I want everybody to feel good. I want everybody to feel good with the music, you know. This song is it's just something that is a situation that a lot of people go through, you know, a lot of men, you know, especially in show business, you know, and people like you for different reasons, you know. For me, I wanna know if your love for me is about me or it's about the music that I play, you know, or both, you know. So I'm just asking a question, you know. You come into my world, you want to be my girl, is it me or my music? You know, as far as I can see, you want to be with me, but I still want to know if it's me or my music. And I'm saying that, you know, I need a conscious woman, you know, I need a righteous woman. I need a woman who would be there for me, a woman who would be by my side, you know. And asking the question, are you ready? If you think that you have the answer, then I'm asking you now, are you ready to stand up with you? Are you ready to say I do? It's something that a lot of people can relate to, you know, because I can be singing this song and somebody be asking, some man would be asking the question out there, you know. I think doing this song for the first time and the response that I get, right? There's also another track on the CD that I have now. That is it's really something that a song I think that is gonna do a lot for me. Rastaman is a song that so much people heard for the first time and they love it so much. And I look forward to doing some remixes with it, only some mixing with it with some American music and see how much we could get out of the song, you know. And that's what I'm gonna do with that and some of the other songs that I've written, you know.
I can tell you straight up that, you know, and I think that's beautiful most to me. They will welcome this, they have welcomed it, and they look forward to dancing.
Yes, thank you very much. I look forward to this going out there and singing for them every time. You know, and hoping that somebody have the answer.
Okay, it's been a pleasure.
It is my pleasure.
Not just now, but
Thank you very much.
I met you, and many success for the future, and hopefully we'll see you back in California soon.
Thank you very much. I hope I'll be back soon.
That was Prince CD, Sister Oprah, broadcasting live from the Plum Tree here in Southern California.